Get your ticket! This is Billy Alsbrooks, and I'm coming to a city near you. The Blessed and Unstoppable World Tour. We coming! We coming! Get your ticket! I've made world champions all over the world. I've helped people become billionaires. I've helped people overcome whatever they were facing. God still moves, and I'm gonna show you how to live blessed and unstoppable. Get your ticket! Blessed and Unstoppable 2025! Are you ready? Ready to go to the next level? Get your ticket! We got entrepreneurs, professional athletes, veterans, overcomers, champions from all walks of life flying in to be a part of this. You are not watching this commercial by mistake. Get your ticket! At this event, I'm gonna show you how to create a vision for your life, how to awaken to your identity, how to detox emotionally, how to adopt the warrior mindset, how to overcome trials and tribulations, how to find your calling. This ain't just a seminar, this is a life-changing experience. Blessed and Unstoppable 2025. Get your ticket! Get your ticket now at blessedandunstoppable.com. Get your ticket! In the silence, I heard the greatest song ever played. Have you heard it? Big moments happen every day, but most people's eyes aren't big enough to see them. Something is waving. Something is always waving. What are you not seeing? What are you not seeing that is right in front of you? This is not motivation. This is way more than that. This is spiritual alchemy, wisdom. This is not just some song to make you work out harder in the gym. These words will burn right through you. These words will change the way you see the world. I'm not speaking to your mind. I'm not speaking to your ears, to your heart. I am speaking to the spirit of the sleeping warrior within you. Something is waving. Something is always waving. What are you not seeing? I'm pregnant. Pregnant with the dream of tomorrow. Penetration, pregnancy, labor. I am pregnant. Pregnant with greatness. My dream and my future, my destiny, my victory will be born. Jesus said, I have cast fire upon the world, and see, I am guarding it until it blazes. Let us burn. Burn with the knowledge that what we seek is already living within us. I am pregnant. Pregnant with greatness. I revolt against myself, for I am the revolution, the true revolution. All others are imposters. Yes, I said it. All others are imposters. Anybody who points you outside of yourself is an imposter. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Something is waving. Something is always waving. What are you not seeing? I am the awareness that sees their lives for what they are. Shadows, 1,000 shadows, whispering lies, yet who can hear past them? I war against myself, for I am the revolution, the true revolution. All others are imposters. Yes, I said it. All others are imposters. I war against myself, for I am the revolution. The city, the inner city, the capital of my allegiance. She's burning with anarchy, burning with violence, for the coup has begun. I war against myself, for I am the revolution, the true revolution. All others are imposters. Yes, I said it. All others are imposters. It's foolishness to think that we can solve an internal problem with an external solution, but the herd seek pasture. It's ignorant to think that politicians can save us from the ignorance of ourselves, but the herd seek pasture. I war against myself, for I am the revolution, the true revolution. All others are imposters. Yes, I said it. All others are imposters, for I am the revolution. What sleeps in the stone dies at the table, forever lost in the dream kitchen. For I am the symphony of betrayal, brilliantly misunderstood, but forever lost in the whisper. forever yours. I said I am forever yours. In the silence, I heard the greatest song ever played. Have you heard it? Big moments happen every day, but most people's eyes aren't big enough to see them. Something is waving. Something is always waving. What are you not seeing? Jesus said, recognize what is in your sight, and that which is hidden from you will become plain to you. For there is nothing hidden which will not become manifest. Something is waving. Something is always waving. What are you not seeing? You don't need others to believe in your dream to take the first step. Take the first step anyway. Dream the dream anyway. Taunt the void. Taunt her until she realizes she's pregnant with your child. Taunt her until she feels the legs of your dream kicking in her belly. Gnosis. To find is to lose. To lose is to discover. To discover is to murder. Murder the less of me with a new set of eyes. I am not Billy, not him, not even me. I just am. I am not who I think I am. So who am I then? So who am I then? And where does that leave me? I am the awareness that sees their lives for what they are. Shadows, 1,000 shadows whispering lies, yet who can see past them? For I am the revolution. When we say Jesus, we say the man. When we say Christ, we say the God within. When we marry these two words together, Jesus Christ, it means the man who understands that God lives within. There is nothing that you can't do once you awaken to your true identity. The victim mentality will never improve your circumstances. It will only tighten the chains of the bondage to them. I war against myself, for I am the revolution, the true revolution. All others are imposters. Yes, I said it. All others are imposters, for I am the revolution. Jesus said, rather, the kingdom is inside of you, and it is outside of you. When you come to know yourselves, then you will become known, and you will realize that it is you who are the sons of the living Father. But if you will not know yourselves, you dwell in poverty, and it is you who are that poverty. To find myself is to lose myself. It's to turn my back on everything I thought I was, in order to become everything I'm capable of being. I am second to none, for the one lives in me. When I find myself, I'll be the unified expression of the soul, for I am second to none. The teacher is talking, but the leaves are brown. As I embrace their turning, my heart struggles between worlds, suffering with an illness of not knowing who I am. So I curse the seconds, for I am second to none. To find is to lose. To lose is to discover is to murder the less of me with a new set of eyes. Something is waving. Something is always waving. What are you not seeing? Big moments happen every day, but most people's eyes aren't big enough to see them. Something is waving. Something is always waving. What are you not seeing? I war against myself, for I am the revolution, the true revolution. All others are imposters. Yes, I said it. All others are imposters. Jesus said, it is to those who are worthy of my mysteries that I tell my mysteries. He who has ears, let him hear. This is Dr. Billy Alsbrooks, and I am blessed and unstoppable. Fire truth music, impact 1 billion, motivational art. Welcome to the Louvre, and to God be the glory. A good friend of mine, a veteran, a Marine, he recently got diagnosed with Parkinson. And I was talking to him the other day, and he said, Billy, I fall down 2 or 3 times a week because of this Parkinson's. And when I fall down, I got 2 choices. One, I can stay down. Or two, I can get up. And this warrior said, every time I fall, I choose to get back up. He said, where I come from, we don't have any quit in us. He said, Billy, I have Parkinson's, but Parkinson's doesn't have me. If you want to be great, you have to be an archaeologist. You have to be able to dig way down deep below the surface until you find that greatness. That greatness hidden within you. Life's greatest victories are born in the moments we refuse to quit. No matter how many times we get knocked down, we just keep getting back up. What you have to understand is getting back up is not an activity, it's not an action, it is an identity. Winning, victory, overcoming, fighting back. These are not outcomes, these are identities. This is not just what we do, this is who we are. The true power of the human spirit is not in avoiding challenges, but in the relentless courage to rise again and again and again. Cause nothing can be denied the one that won't be denied. Each time we get back up, we reclaim our strength, sharpen our character, and grow in resilience. Refusing to give up is an act of defiance. We rebel against losing. This is a revolution against defeat. In rising, we discover our capacity to turn pain into purpose, stumbling blocks into stepping stones, and struggles into stories of triumph. When we rise after being knocked down, we don't just overcome, we show the world that God still moves. For you to become the new you, you must let go of the old one. Now, many people make this mistake of trying to become a new and better version of themselves while remaining inside the same thinking, keeping the same schedule, associating with the same people, and clinging to the very same habits and environment that limited their existence. The first step to creating a new life requires the destruction of the old. I'm gonna ask you a question now. What could you achieve if for the next 365 days you went all in on you? If you were the highest version of you, what would your life look like? How much money would you be making? How different would your life be? How much more could you provide for your family? What if for 365 days you committed to your personal development? If you stayed disciplined, if you guarded your mind and only put positivity in it, if you dreamed big, if you followed through, if you executed, if you associated with the right people, what could you achieve? What if you stopped making excuses? What if you held yourself accountable? What if you raised your standard? What if you adopted the mindset of a champion? What if average was no longer good enough for you? What if instead of just talking, you started walking the stuff out? What could you achieve? What could the highest version of you be doing right now? What if instead of just listening to these motivational videos, you got up and applied it? What if you stopped letting the word no scare you? What if you stopped letting the fear of failure stop you? How different would your life look if you went all in on you? What if every dollar you spent went toward your dream, went toward your personal growth? What if you stopped waiting on opportunity and started creating it? What if you stopped saying, I can't afford it, and instead went out there and did whatever it took to get it? Never underestimate the man who overestimates himself. Never doubt a man who knows God lives within him. For that man can do the impossible. You don't need anybody's permission to dance to the music that God put within you. Within every soul lies a divine spark, a sacred flame placed there by God, yearning to ignite into purpose. Your passion, your dreams, the gifts whispered into your spirit are not mere whims. They are not there by mistake. They are a call to destiny, an echo of heaven's design for your life. What if for the next 365 days you stop being lukewarm and you set yourself on fire to pursue The sacred flame is to honor the one who created you. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. There will be obstacles, there will be doubts, there will be moments of fear, but within you resides a strength far greater than any resistance you face. We get up off the ground because that's who we are. We keep coming because that's who we are. We never quit because that's who we are. For the next 365 days, I challenge you to chase your dreams, to chase your fullness, to glorify the Creator by living boldly, deeply, and unapologetically in the light of your purpose. If you defended your dream as hard as you defend your excuse, nothing in the world could stop you from achieving it. Nothing can be denied the one that won't be denied. History has shown us this over and over again. Greatness was not designed to be an outcome. It was designed to be an identity. Some hope for greatness, some wish for greatness, some dream of greatness. But then there's this other small select few who have awoken to the fact that they themselves are that greatness. Stop waiting on opportunity and go out there and create it. And when life knocks you down, you be sure to tell life who you are. Now let's close with the word. It is written in Proverbs 24:16, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again. That's who we are in Christ. Arise, champion! I love you. Your best days are ahead of you. This is Dr. Billy Alsbrooks, and I am blessed and unstoppable. Impact 1 billion. Fire true music. Burning. Motivational arts. Welcome to the Loop. And to God be the glory. Blessed and unstoppable. Success starts with putting the right things into your mind. And my new book, Blessed and Unstoppable, was strategically designed to align your mind with the laws of success. This curriculum will teach you the inner mechanics required to go from average to phenomenal, from living a life with limits to being blessed and unstoppable. As you follow this guide step by step, amazing breakthroughs will happen. New doors of opportunity will open, and favor will begin to chase you down. Blessed and Unstoppable is a 31-day devotional on the laws of success. This book will instigate the thought process and actions required to transform your life. Each day has a Bible verse, a teaching on that day's principle, a positive affirmation, a prayer for the day, self-assessment questions, success quotes, action steps, and a powerful inspirational message. Regardless of what field you're in, Blessed and Unstoppable is your blueprint for success. Get your copy at blessedandunstoppable.com. Also available on Amazon.